In this video, I will be debunking the new claims that have came out about Nyvalk, as well as giving proof and explaining my previous video on the same topic. This video includes a lot of researching and evidence. Before any of you comment saying I'm wrong and that I support Poly AI, I don't support either of them, but I don't support Nyvalk either. This video is on my opinion and my perspective on this situation. If you don't agree, you can click off. This is a follow-up to my previous video. I will be explaining the things and claims I made in that video in more detail. I recommend watching that before this one. Let's start with what Nyvalk actually showed us as proof that he was swatted. In his video, the only evidence he presents is a messy room, a few open cabinets, and things slightly out of place. That's it. No damaged door, no forced entry, no police lights, no body cam footage, no report. Nothing that even remotely lines up with how a real swatting incident looks. A real swatting incident leaves a very clear trail. Police reports, timestamps, body cam footage, or at the very least visible signs of forced entry or police presence. What Nyvalk showed instead was a messy room and some open cabinets. That simply doesn't match what an actual police raid looks like. So his fans say he showed proof. This is the proof they're talking about. A messy room. And that simply isn't evidence of a swatting. If you're going to make a claim that serious, you need real, verifiable documentation. Right now, nothing he's shown backs up the story. Let's move on to the emails Nyvalk claims were sent by Poly AI. This is another part of the story that completely falls apart the moment you actually look at what he shows. Every screenshot he provides is cropped so tightly that you can't see the sender's address, the timestamp, the header information, or even the email client he supposedly received it in. It's literally just a black box with text in it. Anyone could type that out in Notes or a text editor in 30 seconds. And the writing itself doesn't match how real companies communicate. Legal departments don't send emails full of grammar mistakes, weird phrasing, or vague threats. They use formal language, proper formatting, and they always include identifying information. None of that is present here. So when people say, but he showed the emails, this is what they're talking about. Cropped text with no metadata and no way to verify anything. That's not proof. That's just text on a screen. Nyvalk keeps saying Poly AI is suing him, but he's never shown a single piece of real documentation. No case number, no court notice, no official letter, nothing. Lawsuits aren't secret. If a company files one, there's paperwork. There's a record. There's a process. You don't just get sued through a random email with broken English. If a company actually takes legal action, they send formal notices through proper channels, not cropped screenshots and dramatic YouTube titles. So until there's real documentation, the lawsuit claim is just that, a claim. And right now, it has zero evidence behind it. First, he points to YouTube strike emails as if that somehow proves Poly AI is sending him personal threatening messages. And yes, he did show the sender on the YouTube emails. That part isn't the issue. Nobody is arguing about the strikes. The real problem is the so-called emails from Poly AI, the ones he claims are being sent directly to him. The problem is that he tries to use those legitimate YouTube strike emails as proof that the other emails, the ones he claims Poly AI is personally sending him, are also real. And that's where everything falls apart. The YouTube emails have a visible sender, a timestamp, and proper formatting. Poly AI emails do not. They're cropped so tightly that you can't see the sender's address, the domain, the header, or even the email client. So yes, Poly AI can strike his videos. That doesn't magically prove they're emailing him directly. Those are two completely different things. One is verifiable through YouTube's system. The other is completely unverified because he hides every piece of information that would prove it's real. Nyvalk also shows a screenshot from what he claims is the official YB Media Discord account, and he uses it as proof that the emails he's been receiving are real. But once you actually look at the message, it doesn't prove what he says it does. The message simply says the emails come from their internal team, and then lists 2 contact addresses. That's it. There's no mention of Poly AI, no reference to the specific messages Nyvalk claims he's getting, and no confirmation of the threatening or suspicious emails he keeps showing in his videos. And here's the part that completely breaks his argument. We don't even know which emails this Discord message is talking about. It could easily be referring to the YouTube strike emails, which are real and come from a verified sender. It could be referring to some other generic communication. There is absolutely nothing in the screenshot that links it to the cropped, unverifiable poly AI emails Nyvalk keeps presenting. He's connecting dots that the screenshot itself never connects. So when Nyvalk says, "I confirmed it with the official YB Media Discord," what he's really showing is a vague message that doesn't mention poly AI, doesn't reference the emails he claims to be receiving, and doesn't come from a verifiable account. It doesn't confirm anything. It just adds another layer of screenshots with no proof behind them. Next, Nyvalk keeps saying he gets striked by poly AI because the content is technically their property, and that part is actually true. But that doesn't prove anything. It doesn't mean he has to crop the emails so tightly that they don't even have the email layouts or anything that resembles an email. Then he tries to use religion as proof. But personal beliefs aren't evidence. Saying "I wouldn't lie because of my religion" doesn't replace actual documentation. Claims need verifiable proof, not personal assurances. Finally, he points to people like Aura Dude and Apple 10 striking his videos as if that proves they work for poly AI. But anyone can file a copyright claim on YouTube. That's exactly why false strikes are a known problem. A random user striking a video doesn't magically mean they're employed by a company. That's a huge leap with zero evidence behind it. So when you put this community post under a microscope, every point he makes either relies on unverifiable screenshots, personal claims, or assumptions. Nothing he shows actually proves poly AI is behind anything. It's all just more cropped images and dramatic framing with no real evidence to back it up.